Hey everybody, I'm Actorus and I'm coming back to you with another banger of a video because these Gucci Aces just came in the mail and did I hear Gucci? Yeah, I just got a pair of Gucci Aces. Oh, Madonna mia, those sneakers are so beautiful that if you try to compare it to your other sneakers, forget about it. No, Gucci, you're gonna probably steal the sneakers after I'm done recording like you always do and you're gonna try to flex on people even though you don't even have a job. Gucci, don't you know the goal in life is to look rich, not be rich? You know what? That's fair enough. Let's go ahead and go to the unboxing now. These sneakers came in pretty much the same box as my Gucci slides did. So let's just go ahead and open this thing up. Boom. And once again, we didn't just get one, but grip this stuff, 2 dust bags. And I'll show a bunch of cards reading out the materials and stuff of the sneakers. Pretty much the exact same as the Gucci sides too. Go ahead and dig into these dust bags now. Here's the right one, and here's the left sneaker. And here they are together. And in this video, we're gonna figure out if a pair of Gucci Aces is still worth buying in 2020. So these sneakers have been around for quite some time now, a lot of years, but I've seen these sneakers on shelves. And these sneakers have kind of been branded as like the icon Gucci sneaker in the hypebeast world. So let's start getting into this sneaker. Starting with the soles of the sneaker, and of course this thing has some awesome details because it's Gucci. The majority of the sole has this nice and crazy wavy pattern that seems like it's trying to hypnotize you. Pretty funky to look at. In the middle of the sole, we have that famous Gucci crest. Now I don't know a lot about the Gucci crest, but apparently a lot of the items and details are synonymous to the hometown of Gucci of Florence. So that's pretty cool right there, and it's just awesome to have something like that even on the sole of the sneakers. Towards the bottom of the sole, we have a little cutout that reads Gucci, and on the bottom, made in Italy. And on the bottom of the sneaker, it has its own set of straight parallel lines, which is pretty interesting. Coming out of the midsole of the sneaker, it's made out of this really hard rubber right here. Feels really solid in hand. And it's also beautifully stitched onto the uppers of the sneaker. One half of the sneaker has this nice sculpted on like rock pattern on it, and the other half is all smoothened out, which is super cool. Coming up to the uppers of the sneaker, now this is where stuff gets a little bit more fancy. First, I have to talk about the leather quality. Holy crap, the leather quality on this thing. It's absolutely insane and amazing. You pay a lot of money on these sneakers and you hope Gucci will give you some nice leather, and they absolutely delivered on this sneaker. I have the white Gucci Ace sneakers, and it's really nice, and also kind of has like, it's not like full like angel white, it's more like an ivory white to it. Pretty neat. Back towards the heel we got a nice little beautiful stitched pattern right there. Towards the center we have one of the main features of this sneaker, and that's the iconic green and red stripes. And one option that I have on this sneaker, which is pretty cool, is this kind of gold threaded embroidered B right there. I really like it, adds so much more style to the sneaker. Now the middles of the sneaker are also nicely detailed. I mean, just absolutely look at how the leather panels are all stitched on together. Absolutely gorgeous. And just the cut alone of the leather is absolutely perfect. I can't find really a single flaw with these sneakers. We also have white painted eyelets for the laces. And for the tongue, there really isn't much to it besides this leather stitched panel right here and this beautifully stitched on outline. It also has some nice padding on it for comfort. Back to the heel of the sneaker. Now, just when you thought the sneaker couldn't get any fancier, we have this really nice shiny kind of like reptile scale pattern on it. On the right shoe it's green, and on the left shoe it's red. Super cool indeed. And on the pattern itself, you can kind of see it kind of printed on right there, Gucci. Now for the interior of the sneaker, there really isn't much to it. There's no fabric in the sneaker whatsoever, it's all leather. And on the insole itself, it also has engraved stamps of Gucci, and on the bottom, made in Italy. And that really there all is to it to the sneaker, and there is a lot to this sneaker. Well, let's get into my personal thoughts of the sneaker. First of all, wearing these sneakers, they're not that comfortable at all. They're designer sneakers, and I can see they try to make these a little bit more comfortable than others, but wearing these, they're not comfortable. They're definitely not everyday shoes. They're definitely for special events and stuff. Unless you're really, really rich and can afford to wear these every day, they're not everyday sneakers. And even if people do try to wear these every day, I would really feel bad for their feet because this is just, ow. Now, pricing of the sneaker, it's $650 retail for the B1 and $590 just for the regular one, and holy crap, that's a lot of money for a sneaker. Is it worth that price? Well, I'll tell you something, with the leather quality alone and all these details, I would say yes, it is worth $650. It's a $650 sneaker, and Gucci is really giving you a $650 sneaker. Now, one thing you do have to be careful of is just the materials are top notch, but they don't wear that well. I mean, you can already see right here that my sneaker is already starting to crease up a little bit, and I have seen some terrifying reports of the back scaling just peeling off and stuff just over time and wear, which does scare me quite a bit. And plus they're white, and white shoes don't like to stay clean, and it's very frustrating. Another thing to note of the sneaker is the sizing. My sneaker size ranges from like 8.5 all the way up to 9.5, and I got an 8.5 for this one, and it still runs big. So please keep a note of that. Buy these sneakers, please try them on because these things run really, really big. And that's weird because my old pair of Gucci sneakers is a 9 and it fits real small. So Gucci is always really weird with their sizing. So but that also leads to the final question. Are these sneakers still worth it in 2020? I would have to say yes. These sneakers have aged incredibly well, and they're still updating the Gucci Ace design with many different types of patterns and stuff, which is incredible how much support they gave to the sneakers, but it's just iconic. For $650 though, this is a very expensive sneaker, so I would recommend going on Grailed or Go to look for a cheaper pair. But other than that, overall, I love these sneakers. And Gucci, what do you think? Gucci will always be Gucci. Very well said. So the Gucci Ace sneakers, what did you think about them? Comment down below your opinion. Comment any video ideas you guys want to see. I review sneakers as well as designer clothing. Like this video if you enjoyed it. And last but certainly not least, subscribe. Of course, I'm going to exit off with some unfeed footage. So let's get to it.
Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fear.